What's up guys, Syduck98 here, and I got my 6th Pokemon from Black and White Wifi battle. This one is against a guy that goes by the name of, what's his name? alexjm95? So he starts off with his Lapras, and I start off with my Nidoking. I love this Nidoking so much. And I go for the Thunderbolt. And he switches into Latias, so it's not going to do anything. I think this thing is a great lead because it can hit pretty much almost anything for at least neutral damage. So I'm going to switch into my epic ball named Ferrothorn. And he's going to go for the Earthquake. And I'm like, oh man. That doesn't do that much though. And he takes Iron Barb damage. So yay. And let's see. He's going to switch out. He's going to go into his Entei. And I'm like, Entei versus Ferrothorn, not a good matchup. But I get my lead seed off. I probably should have set up my rocks first, though. It should have been my first priority. And I get lead seed health back, so it kind of recovers off the majority of the earthquake damage. All of it, actually, with leftovers. And it seems like there's something wrong with the color. It's odd. Anyway, he uses Fire Blast with Fire Gem, so that's gonna like kill my Hydreigon, I think. Yeah, I think it just like wipes it out, and I'm like, oh damn it, this thing is not being used at all. And he got the critical hit with Fire Gem, critical hit, and stab, and that move has like 120 power. So it's like, damn. I'm gonna go into my Machamp for the Stone Edge. I don't think he saw this coming at all. And he probably figured he'd be faster, so I Stone Edge him, and he's dying, and he's dying, and he dies. Thank God. Sweet. Oh, and I finally get the critical hit in return. I'm not sure if it mattered, though, but hey, I don't know. He goes into his Latias, and now that I think about it, I probably could have hit it for a lot of damage with a Stone Edge. So he's going to go for the Zen Headbutt, which I avoid, which wouldn't have done anything anyway, and it probably would have been better if I didn't avoid it, so that he would have taken, what's it called? Iron Barb damage. I'm just going to go for the Leech Seed. I really haven't set up Stealth Rocks yet. I feel so stupid. I get Leech Seed health back. Well, I don't get anything back. He just takes damage. And he charges up for a Sky Attack. Which I'm like, whoa, original. I've never seen Sky Attack in Ice Score before, but I Power Whip him. It doesn't do anything at all. Like, seriously, that thing is bulky. And Sky Attack has like 140 power without stab. And this thing's got like a massive attack stat, and it still only does like half. Well, after I get my Leech Seed lefties, what's it called? I'm over half again, so yay me. This thing is epic. I love Ferrothorn so much. Ferrothorn Reap. Thank you, the Killer Nacho. I really appreciate this Ferrothorn. Ever since he gave me these 2 Pokemon, I've been like owning people. Okay, so now I think I finally decided to set up the Stealth Rocks. I think. Yeah, I finally decided to set up the Stealth Rocks. He gets leftovers back, and then I get my... Wait for it. I gotta get my leftovers back too, so... Okay, so now he's gonna go for the X-Scissor again, which is actually neutral, which is weird. I mean, it's super effective against grass, and not very effective against steel, so it is neutral. And I'm just gonna GR them all, because that thing has like a ton of speed. Even if it had min speed, I know I have minimum speed. So it's like, I have like minimum, like 15 or so speed. So I know that even with, if he has minimum speed, that should do a lot. But it doesn't do enough to KO. I mean, this thing isn't really meant to KO things. But it does actually KO with the Iron Barbs. So... double down. So double down, I switch into my no, he switches into his Latias, and I go into my Caesar. I go for the super effective move, but now that I think about it, I should have gone for the Earthquake. He's faster than me. I'm not surprised though, because like I don't have any speed investments on this thing at all. So yeah, I Pursuit. I don't know. I thought he was gonna switch. I mean, it's not a very good matchup. Because like he's a Psychic type, so yeah, I get a critical hit. I'm not sure if that mattered because I have max attack, so I have like 400 attack on this thing. And yeah, it's raining like buckets, so I'm getting to make up for lost time that I really didn't upload much. I uploaded like twice, 3 times a month, and now I'm uploading a ton. He goes for Hypnosis, which is nerfed now, and it has like 60% accuracy. It hits, and I don't wake up until like the 4th turn. Ah, hacks. I love hacks. I don't know, it just makes the game like what it is. Like without like sleep clause and not sleep clause, but like without sleep and all the other kinds of hacks. I don't know, the game would be like different if it was just by damage calcs. Like everything just did a set damage. It would just be such a boring metagame. So I'm asleep, and he goes for Soak, which is a weird move. And he turns me into the Water type, and I'm like, why in God's name would you turn me into a Water type? Now your attacks aren't going to be neutral anymore. Unless this thing carries like T-bolts or something. Yeah, oh, he carries Thunder. Okay, wow. I feel like an asshole. And I take this, and I live, and I'm happy. And I somehow live because he has... It's super effective now because of Soak. So yeah, I go for the Dynamic Punch. Thank God I wake up. I would have had a serious, major problem with this Lapras. This Lapras is like a wall, and Lapras gets a ton of HP. And I'm like, yes, Confusion. 100% chance of Confusion when you use Dynamic Punch, by the way, so I don't think I'm just getting lucky. But here I got lucky, and I got the, he hits himself in Confusion. So I'm like, sweet, I can finish this Lapras off. Death. Death Punch. The rain stops, and he was into Tyranitar for his last Pokemon. I'm like, okay, dude, that's game. And it really was game at this point, because I have a 4 times effective Stab Scarf, so I should be able to outspeed him unless he's like max speed or hacked or something. And yeah, so good game, Ben. Good game, alexjm95, I think that's it. Or Alex Angry Face. This is the 2 team matchups. Thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe.